Welcome back to Cork County Matters. Our next story is about gum litter and how the Gum Litter Taskforce are actively addressing this problem all over Ireland. Recent statistics have seen a 15% decrease in people dropping gum since the campaign started in 2007. The Cork County Council is today launching their Bin Your Gum When You're Done campaign, so join us in Ballincollig to find out more.
We have this initiative, environmental awareness raising for the public. It's on chewing gum awareness. Obviously, a lot of people, including all our children, like to chew gum, but the issue is that a lot of it has been dropped on the streets. So today is just to highlight the fact that gum litter, if you drop it on the streets, it's littering. It might seem very small, but when you add up, I suppose, all those pieces on the ground, it does spoil our environment. So today we're taking part in this national awareness Bin It Your Way initiative. Cork has been involved in it for a number of years and has supported this national campaign. And we have invited down our Ballincollig Tidy Towns, and we're in the lovely town of Ballincollig, which has won multiple gold medals in the last couple of years. So it's a very befitting place to have it.
I'm seeing loads of little people around the place. Why are you targeting this age group?
Well, I suppose it's very important to talk to them now because they will grow up. We have Skull Owen and Skull Barra, and we have some of the TY from Colosh to Cullum all here today to support the initiative. That age group to me is very important to bring them on board, to teach them when they're young, and hopefully then they'll carry that ethos with them when they go into secondary school. So basically at the moment the Duet Bin Litter Taskforce are going to send along their kind of buggies. They are their PR buggies, and the kids can have a look at those and have some spins around them. And they're also launching kind of a challenge game on chewing gum, and there's a game then it's kind of like a basketball game. They're going to set that up here too. So it's supposed to be a fun time, but the whole thing is that raising of environmental awareness for everyone.
The particular scheme we've launched this morning, in actual fact, has already bore major dividends. A particular study that was carried out since 2007 has seen a dramatic drop in the actual amount of litter from chewing gum in our streets and walkways. There's a decrease from 26 to 11%, believe it, and that's a major coup for us. Hopefully that will continue and we'll eventually come up to zero rate. And I would suggest where we're starting this morning, we're starting at the national school, and we go to secondary schools, and we go to every single school we can in the county to make sure that they are well aware of what's happening and to try and introduce them to chewing gum litter-free campaign. And I'm sure everybody involved will be more proud of their area as well by the same token as a result of that.
And can I ask as well, the people who are around giving out the fines of €150 for gum litter, is there a lot of them around? Are they in disguise? Are they looking to catch people out on the street?
Very much in disguise, and rightly so, because effectively, you know, people can get careless and they just pick your gum and dump it. And effectively the campaign stays quite clear here: when you're done, bin your gum.
Bin your gum when you're done.
25 other local authorities will be launching campaigns in the coming months, so keep an eye out for the Gum Litter Taskforce in your area. Next up, we're off to Bantry to hear a song that carries a very important message. Recent statistics in Irish schools state that 1 in 4 pupils, or 175,000 young people in Ireland, are falling victim to bullying. In an effort to get people to open up and talk to others, Bantry duo Claire Hayden and Becky Phillips wrote a song called Goodnight. We're going to meet the two to find out more before they sing us out of tonight's show.
I suppose I've always been a bit of a softie. I write songs that are a little bit sad, and I wanted to do something that was real and that was current and that was ongoing, and unfortunately bullying is always going to be there. And you know, one of the hardest things I think for any parent would be to watch your child going through something and feel like you can't help them. And I think that was what I wanted to come across in the song, was somebody was really fighting to try to save somebody else who was really exhausted because of the bullying, you know. And I think from people that have heard it and people that have contacted us and parents that have contacted us and said that the song has meant an awful lot to them, it worked in how Becky's voice reflected the daughter's part in the song was just stunning. And so that was really why we chose that topic, was because I think it is always going to be there.
Well, the song's basically, I'm singing the perspective of the daughter, and Claire is singing as the mother, and it's just basically the daughter is struggling so much and the mother wants to help, but the daughter doesn't know how to talk to her because she's scared. And I just think the bridge is the strongest part where it builds up, and Claire is saying that she thinks she can help and the daughter is saying she's so tired, and I just think that really gets the point across.
I would have known Becky's family and everything beforehand, but when I had started singing with the groups in the West Cork School of Voice, Becky's voice would just, every time she sang, it was her voice told a story, and that was exactly what I wanted with this song. I wanted it to tell a story.
I just thought it's such a good song for teenagers at the moment because there's so much pressure on them, and if people can just listen to it and hear the words and know that it's okay to talk to people, then I was really happy to do it.
Personally, I honestly can say I don't feel I was a victim of bullying or that I've seen an awful lot of it, but just going on the fact that over 175,000 cases of bullying are in Ireland at the moment, it has to be going on, whether people are talking about it or not. It is everywhere.
I've seen a few incidents in school, maybe it wasn't bullying, maybe it was just a one-off thing, but people don't really think about what they're saying to people and they just kind of do it, and they don't know how much it's going to affect them as well. But I haven't experienced bullying as such. I know people, there's always going to be someone that doesn't like you, but I don't know, I think people just rise over it and just tell someone about it, other than bottling it up to themselves, then it might get better.
The really scary thing for me is that the word bully, these are people's kids too, and I think that that's something, this bully in the corner type idea, it needs to be looked at, because parents need to learn how to react to each other. If someone comes to them and says, look, your son or your daughter has been giving my child a hard time, Irish people have a great way of going, that's not like them, and they're, I'm sure they're just messing and you need to ignore it, and just tell them to walk away and don't play with them. I don't think that cuts it anymore, because the walking away will only cut it for so long. If they keep coming back and it keeps going on, the walking away attitude that was instilled into us when we were in primary school, I don't think cuts it, because they can't walk away, because social media is with them 24 hours a day.
I just think there's so much pressure on people because everyone's always worried about what someone's going to think if they post something online. I know my friends, if we take a picture, everyone's just thinking about what other people are going to think before we post it. So it kind of just proves how much pressure's on people, because they're just constantly thinking about what other people are going to think about them. And as well, you can't really get away from when people will say things about you, you just can't get away from it. It's just always going to be there.
My hopes for the song in the future would be that we could get it out there more. Doing things like this is absolutely fantastic, because it means that people are talking about it. Maybe somebody that sees this is sitting at home, has gone through a really, really hard couple of months in school, and they will talk to someone.
If it just helps someone, if they're listening to it and they hear the words and they hear how much not only the daughter's struggling, but the mother's struggling as well, not being able to get through to her. If someone just hears that, they might know that it's okay to talk to someone. And I think if it just helps one person, then it's doing great.
Mama, I can't talk to you. I wish I could, but all these names they're calling me, it's killing me real slow. And I wish I could be right back in your arms. Oh, Mama, I was always safe until they came along. 'Cause their words cut me deeper than they'll ever know. The only place that I feel safe is when I'm all alone. 'Cause their words cut me deeper, I can't let it show. I'm so tired of hiding. Tonight I don't think I can let it go. I can hear you crying. A mother always knows.